All right, y'all. I'm going to show you how to remove an oven door on a GE XL44 gas range. It's very simple, actually. In my case, the reason I need to remove it is down here at the bottom, I've got some rust that has formed. And I'm going to take it out. I'm going to remove that bottom. It's actually a holder for the glass. And I'm going to treat it, clean it up, treat it, and then paint it so that it gets rid of the rust and protects it. Another reason that you may need to remove this door is you may break the glass. Highly unlikely, but it could happen. Like there's a scratch in this, doesn't bother me. If I did, I'd remove it and put in new glass, which is fairly simple as well. Another reason is in this oven, gas oven, there's what's called a oven bake igniter at the bottom, under the bottom panel in the stove. It's actually called the burner panel. So you'd have to remove that to replace the oven bake igniter. There's also a broil igniter up here I won't get into, but I'd remove the door if I need to replace that too. That's less of a chance you have to do that because you bake more than you broil typically. So if you have to replace that igniter in the oven at the bottom, I would definitely remove the door so it's not in your way when you're working in the back there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to remove this. You open it to this position. It's called the broil position. So when the door is closed, open it and it will naturally go to a position, the broil position. Grasp it, keep a straight back so you don't hurt yourself. Grasp it, lift it right off. Then if you need to put it down, I would recommend you don't put it down on the floor. Pardon me, I have to walk in front of you. Put it down on a soft surface so that you don't scratch the surface of the oven door. Now before I would put the oven door back on, and I've really already done this, I had this off recently, I would take some silicone spray. This. Any brand's fine, I just got this because it's, you know, I got 20% more and I'm frugal. And a container with a Q-tip. Spray some of the silicone in the little container and then use the Q-tip to apply the spray, the silicone, so you don't apply too much because sometimes it comes out quite a bit. So, get yourself a paper towel. Put a little silicone in there and just apply it like this. Up and down the surface, any moving parts, just put a little bit on. You don't need to put a lot on. There are some moving parts inside of these hinges. I would give those a dab. So you do that to each one of them. Again, any moving parts, hit them with a little silicone spray. Now, again, I had this off recently, so I've already done it. I was just demonstrating it for you. What I would do with the straw on, there are some wheels back here that the hinges rest upon to help rotate it back and forth. I would use the straw and shoot back there, not a lot, a little bit, and then work that hinge. You can work it like that and get that silicone, the lubricant, moving. And that's what I would do before I put it back on, the door back on, because you want something that functions nice and is maintenance. So, there you go. All right, also, it'll get rid of the squeak in your oven door. So now that that's done, we're ready to put it back on. It's as easy to put it back on as it was to take it off. Pardon me. So I will show you the areas at the bottom where it goes into. See that? Right there is where it rests. And I weighed this door for y'all. It's about 30 pounds. So it's not too bad. You line the hinges up with the slots. You put her back on. See? That easy. And it doesn't squeak anymore. Awesome. Okay, y'all. Happy DIYing. Hope this helps.